Welcome back. It is time for Ask Halftime. I told you we have one question today from Doug in Vero Beach, Florida, who writes in and says, I want to add semiconductor exposure to my portfolio. Do I pick NVIDIA at 85 times earnings, AMD at 45 times, or Intel at 9 times? Jim Lebenthal, I'm very surprised to the answer you gave our producers, but why don't you tell our viewers what it is?
I know you're very happy about my answer, Scott, because there is a strong potential that I may get back. There's a strong potential I may get back into Intel soon, and I know that will tee it up for you to have some wonderful times spiking the football in my face. I know you've missed those the last 18 months that I've been out, but basically, this is a business about scale. Intel is the second largest semiconductor company out there. Scale matters. It gives them better margins, and frankly, they may well be turning it around. I'm going to give it a little more time, though. Also, listen to my final trade for a better pick.
When did you sell Intel? Where was it? Do you remember the number? Because I don't remember.
It was around this level. So it was not a good sale. I think it was October of 2020. But the reason it was a good sale is, the last 4 quarters or whatever it is, I haven't had to listen to you and Josh just beat me over the head about NVIDIA versus Intel. I've really enjoyed it.
No, but in all seriousness, and I truly want to be serious here, you sold it disgusted at basically the same level, and now you're talking about buying it back at nearly the same level as you sold it disgusted? I mean,
well,
what's up with
as
that?
usual, Scott, I'm not quite sure where your surprise comes from, because note that the stock market is an awful lot higher in the last 16 months. So on a relative basis, there's a reason to look at Intel. Multiple has come down quite a bit. And as I just said, it looks like they might be turning things around here. So it's a different story now with a different relative valuation here.
Weiss, you trimmed Skyworks and Qorvo, 2 longtime stocks of yours. What would your pick be on this list if you had to pick one? NVIDIA at 85 times, AMD at 45, or Intel at 9?
Could I go short? I'd go D, none of the above. I know you said pick one. They're all too expensive. The semi-cycle is over from an investor standpoint, not from actually a business standpoint, although there's been some weaknesses we saw in Skyworks and Qorvo. So I'm just not there. I think there'll be a time, but it's not now. Those are way too expensive for me.